We're just continuing with Akdama of the Mishnah Berurah on Hilchot Shabbat. The Mishnah Berurah just came and he said that the Zechut of Shmirat Shabbat Kalacha, if a person is going to watch the Shabbat properly, so it's going to help to forgive for all our sins. As is brought down in the Gemara, Kol Shabbat Shabbat Kilchato, Afilu Chata Kedor Enosh, Mochalin Lo. And then afterwards the Mishnah Berurah comes and he says, okay, fine, but how exactly are we going to fulfill this? How do we do it that we're going to come and we're going to keep Shabbat properly? He comes and he says, it's not just enough to learn all the Musar. You can learn all the Musar that you want on Hilchot Shabbat, it's beautiful, but you will not keep Shabbat properly. The only way to keep Shabbat properly is learning the halachot, going over the halachot, and knowing what is prohibited and what is permitted. As it says in Midrash Mishle, Lada Chochma Musar. What does that mean? He says, Im yesh biyado shel adam chochma, hu yachol lilmod musar. V'im en biyado shel adam chochma, enu yachol musar. Which means he cannot learn musar without chochma. He first needs the wisdom. Now that he has the wisdom, now he can learn the musar about the Hilchot Shabbat. If right now he doesn't know what a Hilchot Shabbat, he could say, I'm Shomer Shabbat, and we have to know whether to be Michalel Shabbat. But he doesn't know anything. So if he doesn't know anything, it's not going to help him. So therefore, it's very, very important just to know this. Now the Mishnah Berurah then continues and he actually gives a few examples. Whether it is, he comes and he says, whether it's talking about Hilchot Borer, where a person could come and transgress the Avirot so quickly, or whether it's talking about that he's talking about other halachot, whether it's Bishul, Shiyat, Mana, all these halachot, tons of halachot that he brings down different examples, but then he comes and he brings down something incredible. He brings down from Rabbi Yonatan Eibishitz, from the Urim Tumim, right? And he comes and he says as follows. Says Rabbi Yonatan Eibishitz, he says, "I efshar klal b'mitziut she'inatzel mi'isur Shabbat im lo yilmod kol adonim aburiyam etev etev." Says Rabbi Yonatan Eibishitz, and Mishnah Berurah quotes him saying, it is impossible to keep Shabbat if you don't learn the halachot of Shabbat. Meaning you could come around this room and you'll ask, are you Shomer Shabbat? I think probably 100% of the people will actually say yes. And the answer is, I don't want to even say how many. Why? If you don't know the halachot of the Shabbat, it's impossible to keep Shabbat. And therefore he comes and he says that that's one of the reasons. So then what happens then? He says one of the reasons why we don't learn Hilchot Shabbat enough is because he says it's very, very difficult. He says is because there's so many halachot and so many details we won't understand. So therefore he came and he wrote the Mishnah Berurah on Chelek Gimel, explaining what the Shulchan Aruch means in every single case and explaining to you what is halacha l'maaseh in order that you should know what are the halachot of the Shabbat. And then he finishes off by saying that we have to actually come and make chaburot. We have to make groups of people that are learning Hilchot Shabbat. As Ratan Yakut Shimoni and Resh Parashat Vayakel, Amar lo HaKadosh Baruch Hu leMoshe, עשה לך קהילות גדולות ודרוש לפניהם ברבים הלכות שבת. Make very big קהילות ומי דורש הלכות שבת. וידוע, then he says, finish by saying, that שמירת שבת כתיקונה is kiruv geula. We know that when a person comes and he keeps Shabbat properly, it's mekarevet geula. It brings closer the redemption. Just like Chazal say, "Imalei shemru Shabbat shtei Shabbatot miyad yayu negalim." That if Bnei Yisrael will come and keep 2 Shabbatot, immediately they will be redeemed. And he brings a pasuk. So therefore, obviously, it's very, very important that we just understand the importance and the halachot of Hilchot Shabbat. In order that Bezrat Hashem will keep Shabbat kitikuna, it will forgive all our sins. It will change all the bad decrees, and Bezrat Hashem, it will be mekarev geula shlema Bezrat Hashem. Amen.